What is up, everyone? It is Taylor Oboski here, and this is going to be a new thing that I'm doing to where I try to get at least one video out once a week. And this is just a fleet update of what's going on here at Taylor's Garage. Now, in total, I've got 4 projects going on right now. Well, technically 5, but I'm not talking about that one right now. That one's a secret. And don't ask me about it because I won't say anything about it. Only a couple people know what's going on with that. But yeah, there are 4 projects going on right now, so let's go into each of them. So first up is the 95 Honda Civic. Literally just because there's not that much that actually needs done with it. I tried to do a video of it a few weeks ago of me doing the front brake lines. And unfortunately, the salt and everything has taken its toll. The lines are completely rusted out to where I had to stop before I actually broke them, because right now the brakes do still work. They still work fine. It's just that I thought I had enough time to do them. I had one night to do it, and with that rusted line, I didn't have any extra line at the time. I also had to go to work the next day, so I had to put that off for a bit. I will come back to it probably here soon, especially once I get the charger done, which that's coming up in a minute. But right now, it's not in any way bad. It's just I noticed that the brakes are starting to go down a bit further, which might be a master cylinder. I'm really hoping it's not. But either way, that's what's going on there. Also, the exhaust. I'm doing a video tomorrow. I'm filming this on Wednesday. I'm doing a video tomorrow with it, and I noticed whenever I did the little video where I said I was bringing these videos back, I noticed the exhaust is really quite droning in the video. Since I'm not using the mic anymore, I probably will use it later, but right now I don't really need it. But I noticed that there's a lot of droning that's going on in it. And the reason why I haven't put an exhaust on was it's not really that bad to drive except whenever you get on it like really hard. But only in the videos is it droning. So probably might just put, probably not a cherry bomb or something like that, just some kind of muffler on there just to bring it down a little bit. Although part of me doesn't want to, because it actually sounds really good now since we did the injectors in it. So we'll probably do something with that later, but right now it's not that big of a concern. That's just something I would like to do. And also the seats. Yeah, the driver's seat still has that one repair on it. It's actually still holding pretty well. But part of me wants to put a better seat in there, because this one, it doesn't really have any supports or anything like that, and I can almost feel the springs in the seats. So I might do something with that. I probably won't. Again, it's not a big concern. And also, I looked at it. It's like $400 for a pair of front seats for that car. So I'll probably set that aside and wait for later on down the line when it actually becomes a problem, when I actually do something about it. Or I might just put a seats in from a completely different car. So who knows? So either way, that's the Honda. Next. So my next project, my 2011 Dodge Charger, my Itanium dream car. Of course, my all-time favorite is a 69 Charger. But I've got this one just in case I don't get to a point where I can get a 69 Charger. I mean, I'm still young, so there's probably a possibility. But that car's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's been sitting in the carport since about early December, when the snow first started to come, and also the salt. The snow has finally melted, but there's still so much salt on the road. I'm not chancing it because there's no coating underneath of it, which that is going to be one thing that I'm going to address probably later this year, since it's not going to be a problem now, but probably later this year. I will take care of that, because I really would like to get that car out in the snow and like actually slide it around in there, which I'll probably get in trouble for. But who wouldn't do that with a V8, with a rear-wheel drive V8 Charger? I mean, But either way, the main things that are concerned right now is I'm pretty sure my left front wheel bearing is starting to go because I am starting to hear a bit of a grumble from it. And I know for a fact that both the front rotors are warped. And I really want to rebuild the whole front end of that car because I found a kit to where you can actually rebuild most of everything up there, like tie rods, ball joints, and all that stuff. And I would like to do that. It'll probably be, I say within the next month or two when I do get to that, because I want to get that wheel bearing and the brakes done first before we go all in on that. But either way, those are the two things that need done. The dashboard is starting to, it used to be a police car, and there's two holes. I'll put a picture up on this, on the dash, where there was some kind of mount form up there, and also it's black. The interior of my dream car is tan, so I'll either get a black one, and then later on, whenever I do everything else I want to do with it, I'll probably paint that myself. Or I'll just get a silver one because I really like the look of the silver ones, especially in the Hellcats that I got to ride in a while ago. So I'll cross that line whenever I come. I'll probably get a black one. No, I'll probably get a silver one. They're a little bit more expensive, but I'll probably have that in there for a little while before I do all the major stuff, which I'll keep that separate for now. For now, this is just the stuff that needs done first. By the way, I'll just get a silver dashboard for it. They're not that expensive. It's just you gotta take not the whole entire dash apart, but mainly just the main binnacle itself out. So it needs that. The driver's seat is starting to get worn quite a bit. I did daily drive that for quite a while before I got the Honda, and purely because it was my only car. And I would like to put the bucket seats from a Hellcat in it, depending on how much they are. Like either anything better than a base seat, I would really like. But right now they're at a premium, so might wait a little while to do that. And also the exhaust. I've done a resonator to lead, but right now the exhaust ends at the rear axle. It doesn't go all the way out to the back, which it sounds really good, like really good. But yeah, still, I would like to finish that completely. I did have a kit for it, but for some reason, it's to where they come out both sides and then go out and then towards the back. Well, the kit that I bought had two left side mufflers. Like they were literally the exact same for just one side, which meant that the hangers were in the wrong place. So I couldn't do it because I don't know how well it was stainless steel, so I don't know how well it's stainless steel. And I probably will address that later, but right now, again, it's not a big concern. Because I've driven that to Kentucky and back and haven't had issues with. Everyone says carbon monoxide thing, which it's a problem when it's blocked. I did a video on that. If it's blocked, it's a problem. But if it's not blocked and still behind you, it's fine. But I will come back to that. I want to do the whole exhaust, but again, that's going to be a project for later. And also, I'll probably do the belts and pulleys. I'll definitely do the belts. I'm actually I'm not sure, because I know when we did the timing chain, I'm not sure if we changed the belts or not. I always change the belts on the cars at least once a year, just so that I know I won't have a problem with that. But depending on if we changed it when we did the timing chain, we'll find out later. But yeah, that needs done, if it does need done. So, and yeah, the charger, that's going to be second to this project, but we'll come on to this later because this needs the most. So the next one is, of course, the one that has been missing for the longest, which is the 99 Ranger. Now, again, I'm waiting to do the full video whenever I do get back, which I'm hoping is soon. Because quite literally, this truck has been a nightmare. Purely just because we can't find parts for this thing. We just can't find the parts, which is annoying. But the main thing is we can't find the parts. So yeah, so the Ford Ranger, I'm waiting to do a big video on that to whenever I do get back. Because that's going to really start to turn the wheels on this place whenever I get that back. But again, it's just getting the parts for it. It's one big part that we need, which is kind of obvious. But yeah, we're waiting for parts right now because this thing is just a nightmare. I'll just say that it's a nightmare. It's to the point where it's calmed down now to where it's not that huge of a deal since I've had it for this long. It's to the point to where I'm now like, we'll cross the bridge whenever we get to it. So right now I'm not worrying myself too much with that. Because again, if I worry, then nothing gets done. So yeah, the Ranger, well, that's a video coming for later. It's not here, so I'm not doing a video with it right now. So we'll wait for that. But now this thing. So the C10, this is now on a deadline. I have until September again to get this thing done. I said that last year, but we hit quite a few speed bumps last year. But this year, I actually know what we're doing. We have a game plan for it. And this is going to start this year. Right now, it needs a whole lot of stuff. I tried to do a video on it a while ago. But I did it with the microphone, which is a bad idea. Which was a bad idea. But either way, this is now the main priority of this year. Like, probably 95% of all my budget for this year is going into this truck. Purely because I want to get this truck back on the road. I do not want it sitting. It doesn't have any wheels on it right now. It's on stands. It's been like that for too long. So this is going to be the main subject of this year. I'm hoping to have it right now. Again, waiting on stuff. I would like to at least get a video out either the end of this month or the start of next month of getting this truck finally back on the road. I've made some progress with it. There's one giant thing going on with it inside that I'll show you guys whenever that comes out. But I'm telling you right now, this is the main project. All right, this is 100% the main project. Everything else, apart from this, is a side thing. So this is going to be the main focus of this year. So, and that's going to be an emotional one for me because this truck is what got me into cars in the first place. So, yeah, this is going to be the main project of this year. I will probably rope in quite a few people to help. So I can't promise you guys too much video content because, again, the main premise is just getting it back on the road. YouTube is kind of a secondary thing. I'd like them to be both priorities, but right now it's mainly just getting the truck done before YouTube. So I might miss out on some stuff, but when it's here, my goal is for this truck to leave this garage under its own power. It's not leaving under any other circumstances until then. So yeah, the 72 C10 is the main priority for this year. So yeah, the Honda needed a few things, but it's still running like a champ. The Charger needs front end and brakes. Everything else is coming later. The C10, main priority, but it is the biggest and is going to require a lot. So that's the third biggest. And also, I'm doing a video after this next week showing the stuff that's going on in the garage itself. So that is coming later. I might do it. I might upload that video next week or just sometime this week. I'd like to get a video out at least once a week So this video and the one I'm doing tomorrow is going to be 2. So it might be next week whenever you see that video or the week after. So either way, you got 3 videos coming from me over the next couple weeks. And a lot of people don't understand this, especially quite a few people who do watch me, especially family. Like the video and comment on it. Alright, because that actually tells YouTube that you like this video and they will share it more. And then this channel will start to grow even better. So like, comment, and subscribe. The more subscribers you get, the more YouTube will push these videos to where I can actually get this whole YouTube train going. So yeah, do those 3. Alright, you guys don't know how much it actually helps this channel if you do that. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay up.